Welcome to a thing. There we go. Cool. Looks good. I return for more horse girls. So, this time we are actually for real getting gold ship the Ura finale. Specifically the long distance one, because it's the only trophy I'm missing. So that is extremely important. So yeah. Well, we shall see how this goes. Since we last spoke, I broke my Mastodon server and had to completely rebuild it from scratch. So I'm not super impressed with that, but it's at least working again, so that's the best I could hope for. That is why you keep backups, especially before you do major upgrades. Because sometimes the people who write software don't tell you that your entire environment needs to change. And sometimes Ubuntu just like refuses to upgrade for no reason because you dared to install Postgres. So I'm not happy with Ubuntu and I'm not happy with Mastodon, but at least my server is working again. So that's something. But yeah, other than that, I made a ton of progress on a blog post today, so I am very excited to post that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have much time to work on it because I'm going to be streaming the next few days. But it's going to be interesting. I'm actually very excited for this post because it is more educational than I expected it to be. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let us jump into the game. And jump straight into a career. What do we want to do? We could go speed. You're not supposed to go speed, but have you considered that we could just go fast? That is an option that we have. Or we could go for the boring, balanced approach of stam and power. Which has worked pretty well for us so far. We should probably go for this, just because, like... we're going to be coming from the back, so we definitely need power. As you can see, I have not been doing much normal runs. I have been doing speed runs. Not like speed runs like the video game, like speed. All the speed. Those have been pretty fun. What is this set up for? This is definitely for a front runner. Or a pace chaser. However, she does have some good abilities for us here. I'm just gonna set up a new team. I think we will actually go McQueen for it though. Because she does seem legitimately useful. Kamamo is not really gonna help. You, I don't believe, are really gonna help. Yeah, you are a Pace Chaser. Well, you're mostly debuff. No, you are mostly Pace Chaser. Although you debuff Pace Chasers a lot. You know what? Let's use Rice Shower. I'm down. Obviously we need to use Super Creek. But this is just a generally good card. These are like actually just good abilities. You are End Closer, right? Yes. And also Lone Wolf, which is just a kind of free ability for careers. I could go Special Week. She's late Surger, but she has... I was gonna say she has a couple good abilities, but she literally has Homestretch Haste. And that's it. I just need to stop posting my go live messages to X. The only people who come from there are spammers. You still have no skills. I can't find another speed that I want. Do I go for stamina? Is that the play? I guess we go for it and see what happens. Alright. Let's do the thing. Got plenty of stamina and power. Stamina looks really good. That's a good start. We have a bunch of debuffing stuff. 2 supports under stamina isn't super exciting to me, so I'm going to take advantage to do recreation. Free stamina, let's go. We'll take wit. That looks good. Wit and stamina both look good. I want stamina. We're going to get into this problem again where I just don't train speed ever if I'm not careful. Never mind, we're good. We get to train speed. I guess more stam. I'm gonna rest next turn anyway, so I guess we'll take the free stamina. Speed looks good. Okay, I should not have taken that, because Firm Conditions isn't the most exciting skill to grab. More speed. Let's go. You love to see it. I want the energy recovery from Wit so that I can maybe sneak in one extra training. Guts looks good. Unfortunately, I don't want Guts, so we're gonna go with Power. I want right behind you, right? Yes. Cool. None of these skills look super interesting to me. I guess we could wait and save up for Triumphant Pulse. Or we can just grab I Can See Right Through You. No, because that's only when moving sideways. I think we take Pressure. More speed seems good. And then we need to remember to do 2 random long races at some point during this run. Plus more, maybe, if we have to do random races after this the first race. I am not super impressed with this rain. Gold Ship is so tall. She's so big. Powering over literally everyone. Oh, who was the support card that had Slipstream? I should have taken that. I want an opportunity to actually use Slipstream. It seems like an actually good ability. Alright, she's going for her late push. She's going. She stalled out. She is no longer going. Oh wait, everyone else is stalling out too. Oh, we're actually in a good position. Let's go. My girl. My goat. The absolute goat. Sorry, she's a horse, not a goat. I forgot. I love that victory pose so much. It's so good. Do I need No, we're good. Entry criteria met. We do not need fans. We have all the fans we need. See, we got this one. It's the only one we need. Never stop making that joke. Every time. Why are there no long races? I need a long race. That's mile. That's mile. Those are both mile. Those are all mile. That's medium. Where's a long? Where are the long races? I just need a long race. That's the goal race. Do they just not do long races? Is that just not a thing that exists? There are no long races on the schedule anywhere. Hello? How am I supposed? I ain't happy. Is it not possible to get the long championship with gold chip? Is that just not a thing that you can do? This could be a problem. Is straightaway adept good? Yes, it does appear to be. Got the 70 rest. Very good. Speed looks good. Power looks incredible. Yes, please. I see 3 understand. It's my phone blowing up. Oh. It's because I'm live and I get pinged for my own live notification on Matrix. None of these look super exciting, so we'll take speed. The nice thing about speed is that we also get power, which is going to be fairly important. More speed, which is good because our speed's kind of low. We're already max friendship with Rice Shower? Interesting. So all of these are effectively 1s, except for Guts, which is effectively a 0. So I guess we just take speed. I don't think... There, actually go with the flow could be good. That could help fix the fact that I haven't really trained Wit much. Except for the fact that it's not going to proc because I haven't trained Wit much.
注目の一番人気13番ゴールド
Our first G1.
ホープフルステークス人気と実力を兼ね備えたウイニングチケット今日は3番人気です2番人気を紹介しましょう成田大臣スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負って1番人気ゴールドシップ
私が一番期待している馬娘気合い入れてほしいですね
ゲートイン完了出走の準備が整いました
In the snow. Here we
今
go.
スタートが切られました各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう
先行争いは5番18番4番期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気ゴールドシップ5番快調に飛ばしていきます
Just hanging
先頭
back.
を行ったのは5番16番追走早くも激しい競り合いそしてその外17番そしてその内を回って9番ゴールドシップ
Rushed. Good. That's exactly what we want to see.
1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう
I'm lying. That's terrible.
先頭は5番安心で飛ばしていきます2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは16番3番手に17番7番4番手8番続いているさらに外9番そしてそのうち1番4番並んでくる後からアグネスタキオン差がなく成田大臣外にはキングヘイロー12番並びかけてきたそれを見るように11番そしてそのうちから
There you go. I think the rush just ended because she just stopped.
振り返っていきます先頭5番レースはよどみなく進んでいます続いては16番1馬身離れて面白くなってきたぜ4番手8番少し後ろから17番内を回ります9番さらには1番外を回って4番ここで一気に後続が差を詰めてきた各馬娘一打となって団子状態の大混戦
前に抜け出すのは容易じゃなさそうです
現在1番手は5番続きました8番内から16番
No skills proccing. Good. That's exactly what I want to see.
第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう
勝負どころ
I'm lying again. That's once again terrible.
8番ここで抜け出した互いに足を
But maybe it's fine because we're just the goat.
最終コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けてきたのは
She's just the goat.
追いすがるゴールドシップ先頭はゴールドシップこれは強い残り200先頭は変わらずゴールドシップゴールドシップ
Absolute legend.
ゴールドシップ足色は衰えないゴールドシップこれは完璧な勝利です他の追随をまるで許せなかったぞ
Let's go.
一等星の輝きを見せクラシックへとつながる道へ第一歩を踏み出した2着には12番3着は9番
And get kicked in the face. There we go. 6 turns. What do we need? Let's figure it out together. Yes, because that gives me energy, so I should be able to get one more training in. Power looks the best, so let's hit that. And then rest this turn. Random mood down, very good. I'm lying again, that's terrible. I need wit. I need to be training wit. But also give me speed, please. Rainbow stamina. Another rainbow stamina. How is it going, Solid Herring? You knew I was streaming? Always. Uh, 13% stamina. Let's go. Inspiration. Here we go. Give me those stats. Going better that you're sobering up. Good to hear.
宴かレースかどっちもか
I guess position pilfer. I haven't gotten a lot of abilities that I'm like super, or skills that I'm super excited about.
よっしゃーサメでもイルカでもクジラでも何でも来いってんだ
Yeah, let's just do it. You have a feeling about horse racing?
18番
What kind of feeling?
出走じゃ
I was gonna say gate 18 is a terrible gate. But I guess it doesn't matter since we're in the back anyway.
最も速い馬娘が勝つという皐月賞。成長を見せつけるのは誰だ。3番人気にはスペシャルウィー
Realized
ク
the main
2番
character was
人気を
actually
紹
gambling
介し
on
ましょう
horses.
東海帝王さあ今日の
That makes
主役は
sense on
この
how
馬娘
he
を
would
置い
have
て
gotten
他に
there.
いないここまで無敗ジュニア王者ゴールドシップ1番人気です。若き王者が実力を
That seems like a very easy plot device to explain someone being in debt, and also is very believable.
さあゲートが開いた。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行争いはセイウンスカイ9番ミホのブルボン期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気ゴールドシップ
It's very believable, so it's not like it feels overly convenient, but also it's just a very easy plot device.
2人がレースを作りそうですね。
1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かうミホのブルボン快調に飛ばしていきます。さあ激しい先行争いで前に出たのはミホのブルボン続いてセイウンスカイ内を回って9番後から
Look at my girl, just right outside the top 10. Just kidding, she just got passed.
少し後ろから14番2馬身離れて15番さらに成田ブライアン2馬身差7番成田大臣続いているそれを見るようにゴールドシップ1馬身差2番向こう上面に入って先頭はセイウンスカイ順位を振り返っていきます現在1番手はセイウンスカイ9番追走外を回
Where's my anchors? Wait, there we go.
そしてそのうちスペシャルウィークその後から東海帝王アグネスタキオ並びかけてきたその後ろに14番そしてその内を回って12番ここで一気に後続が差を詰めてきた集団が一つにまとまって混戦状態です。
お互いに牽制
Still
し合ってい
getting
るよ
no
うですね。
skill procs.
意気揚々と先頭へ行きます。9番
Just kidding.
どうでしょうこの展開
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。一息つけるといいですが。
第4コーナーを進んで直線へ
Come on,
向かう
Gold Chip.
ここからスパート
Look at the goat.
一気にレースが動きます。
Look at the goat.
先陣を切ったのはセイウンスカイ
Look at the goat.
ゴールドシップ勢いよく上がってくるぞゴールドシップ抜け出した残り200ゴールドシップ
Oh no, she stalled out. Just kidding, she just picked back up. Never mind, we're good.
2番手争いは成田ブライアン成田大臣お見事ゴールドシップ100歳以上の強さを見せた見事な勝利です勝ったのはゴールドシップさあ月を制し三冠の一角を手に入れました
IDK why horses need to be anime girls. The horses are already sexy enough. I'm glad that you have something you enjoy. Look, we all know that everything is cooler when it's in Japan, and the easiest way to make something in Japan is to make it anime. So, you know, that's the excuse. Like, this concept was cool, but what if it was in Japan? Alright, I think... Ooh, we got Swinging Maestro. Oh, hello there. Definitely need to save for that. More stam, let's go. I believe this is more stam. Yep. Let's go. She is so loud. 1% failure rate stamina. Thank you. Okay, I have 2 turns before the festival. Give me speed, and then I'm gonna take wit. But the double stamina, though. I couldn't help myself. It was too good. Alright, I'm just poking to see if there are any more races. Because I need 2 long races to get the long finale. So this one's long. So let's schedule this. Rainbow Wit. That is actually good. That'll help me take better advantage of the training camp. Another Rainbow Wit? Oh wait, this is the race. So this is the first long race. And then we need 1 more, and then the finale will be long. I mean, I feel like as long as you're being responsible and not just throwing away money you don't have, it's fine to bet on horses. You just gotta be responsible. Here we go, turf long. And I see a rainbow stamina, which is excellent. There we go. We have corrected the timeline. You're worried about how the horses these animal girls are based on get treated? Yeah. I believe horse racing is not the most humane of activities. That's definitely a fair concern. Alright, we have corrected the timeline, so now we can get back to training like normal with this beautiful speed. Look at that. 4 supports and a rainbow. And I can get corner recovery with the long-term goal of grabbing Swinging Maestro, which is going to be very important as we get into these longer races. All right. The Kikuka Show.
チンボリルドルフ。さあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない。ここまで無敗。皐月賞馬娘ゴールドシップ一番人気です。菊の舞台で残りの一冠を手にすることはできるか。ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。さあ
Here we
ゲート
go.
が開いた。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
期待通りの結果を出せるか。一番人気ゴールドシップ15番会長に飛ばしてい
That
き
is
ます
that was a big rear pack. It took a really long time for the pace chasers to break free.
2番手はメジロライアン。少し後ろからミホのブルボン。7番外から行く。外岩早秀。そしてそのうちマヤのトップガンジンボリルドルフ。並びかけてきた第4コーナーカーブ。
I'm actually surprised that we had that one big pack for so long.
先頭を伺うのはミホのブルボン。外から行く岩早秀。内を回ってメジロライア
If
ン。
you were the anime girls, you'd be pushing against the gate.
それを見るように16番その内並んでマヤのトップガン。少し離れて7番まずは1周目正面スタンド前に上がっていく。その後3、4馬身開いて3番そしてその後ろから行くのは4番すぐに続いてマンハッタンカフェ。さらにその外からは9番さらにはゴールドシップさらに成田
One thing that was funny in the anime was, so apparently the real life Seiyun Sky like didn't really like going into the gates, and they did actually adapt that into the anime with her being like, I don't really want to go into this tight space, and backing away from the gate and having to be let in. I thought that was very funny. Apparently racehorses in Japan are treated very well. That's good at least.
7番並んでくる。その後からマヤのトップガン2馬身離れてゴールドシップ後から3番その外並んで9番内からマンハッタンカフェ。外目をついて成田大臣2周目の向こう上面に入って変わらず先頭を突き進みます。15番まだリード。
That is very cool to hear about. That they treat them well.
並んできた5番手には7番外から岩早秀。そしてその後方には16番そして内目をつきましてはマヤのトップガンゴールドシップ。
Where's my anchors away? I would like my skill, please.
3番ゴールドシップ徐々に進出。
Please give me my skill.
ジンボリルドルフゴールドシップここにいた。そしてその外16番内の方から岩早秀。さらに外9番内にはミホのブルボン。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
ここからスパート。一気にレースが動きます。
まだ差がある。
Like the idea of a horse on sun. That is the kind of thing that only Japan would think of. Hot springs for horses. Look at the goat go. Look at her go. Like, I'm surprised she's here racing on this track instead of being up in the mountains, because she's an absolute goat. It means the bathhouse episode is accurate to real life. That is a wild thing to be water accurate, or to be accurate to real life. Alright. What do I need, stat-wise? Because my supports are, like, in really good shape. I guess we go wit? That's kind of the stat that's been most neglected, and I do want that. What does Iron Will do? Oh, that seems pretty good. That seems like a skill that I want. I guess we go more stam just because it happens to be rainbow. Is extra tank good? Extra tank is for long, right? Yes. That seems okay. Do we go for the 15% failure chance on speed? This is a horse racing game, and you can't have horse racing without a little gambling, right? Let's go. I want to save for Swinging Maestro, so I'm not going to take any of these skills. We're just going to go for it. The Arima Keenan. Already out of water. Probably because it was mostly ice. So much of the surface area of that water bottle was being taken up by ice. Although it's surprisingly not that warm down here today. It's actually pretty comfortable. It's not like super comfortable. I like it to be a little bit cooler, but it's not melting. I don't think late start makes that much of a difference. Gold chip, please go a little bit outside. Thank you. That is a slightly better position. Can I have anchors away, please? Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. Look at her go. Go with the flow. Awesome. Oh, I think we might be stuck. We might be stuck. No, we weren't stuck. We're too far back for first, but maybe second. No. Did Grass Wonder hoof it out at the line? No, Rudolph held on. What a wild finish. You need a horse that's flat-chested and doesn't put on a Victorian dress. But have you considered anime? I think exactly Solid Heron. Now you're getting it. the top one is the energy, right? Yes. Excellent. And we get even a little more because we get Rainbow Wit. Oh, good. We got the tissues. Kind of want more power, honestly. That's a weird thing to say, but we have not had a whole ton of power. I would love to take whatever that rainbow is, but I need stamina, or energy. I have so much stamina right now. Gonna rest up this turn, and then next turn we can do one last training. After we get this inspiration. Your kitten is attacking the stream. She really likes anime girls based off of horses, I guess. Alright, we can get Swinging Maestro. That is the most important thing. And then after that, probably Lay Low and Iron Will. I'd love Straightaway Adept. I would love Triumphant Pulse. It was the scrolling log. She really likes lore, I guess. Oh, I would kind of like Straightaway Adept. No, I would like Triumphant Pulse. We haven't really been in a position where we've needed it. Because normally we're out of the pack by the time we hit the 200 meter mark. Yeah, I think Triumphant Pulse is actually more important than Iron Will. So Triumphant Pulse is what we're saving for next. Alright, I am going to top up my water real quick. Give me 1 sec. 1 moment, please. You know, when your water bottle is like 80% ice, it is very easy to fill it up. It doesn't take very long. Alright. Let us begin the race. What is this, the spring Tenno show? Yes, it is.
唯一無二一条の盾をかけた熱き戦い
The longest race of the season.
天皇賞春さあ1番人気の紹介ですエイシングフラッシュ3番人気にはジンボリルドルフさあ2番人気はこの子2冠馬娘ゴールドシップ十分に勝利を狙えますよ
気合十分いい顔してますね
ゲートイン完了出走の準備が整いましたスタートです
Another late start.
綺麗なスタートを切りました
Fantastic.
になりそうですね
先行争いは1番スーパークリークジンボリルドルフ期待通りの結果を出
It's
せるか
fine because
1番人気
we're
エイシン
in
グ
the
フラッ
back
シュ
anyway.
1番快調に飛ばしていきますさあ
But I would still
離れたのは
prefer if it
このまま
didn't
リー
do
ドする
that.
ことができるか先頭から大きく離されて2番手はジンボリルドルフ内を回りますメジロマックイーンその内並んでライスシャワースーパークリーク追走さらに内テイエムオペラを外目をついて17番そしてその内を回って14番外を通りましてマンハッタンカフェ内の方からエイシングフラッシュ少し後ろから8番少し離れて7番外を回ります9番まもなく第4コーナーカーブ前から大きく開きました縦長の展開だ
仕掛けどころの難しいレースになりそうですね
順位を振り返っていきます先頭は変わらず1番続いてライスシャワーメジロマックイーン並びかけてきた4番手
Who is behind us? We are so slow right now.
1個目のホームストレッチですそれを
We
見る
could
ように
possibly be slower than us
その
right
外
now.
並んで
Never mind, we're
17
picking up speed.
14番続いている大きく離れてマンハッタンカー
We're
フ
finding
内
some
からエイシングフラッシュ7番並んでくる2馬身離れて4番後からゴールドシップ1馬身離れて13番内8番9番並んできた後方2番手に15番11番最後方からのレースになりました意気揚々と先頭を行きます1番どうでしょうこの展開
かかってしまっているかもし
We
れま
are
せん
gonna get boxed in if we don't do something about our positioning here in a moment.
1番まだリードをキープしています続きましたメジロマックイーンさらにはライスシャワー4番手
No anchors away. Just kidding, there it is. I was about to be concerned, but we're good.
スーパークリーク外には14番内から7番その後ろマンハッタンカーフその後ろからエイシングフラッシュあとはゴールドシップ後ろ4番内をついて8番2周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています現在1番手はメジロマックイーンその後ろに1番ジンボリルドルフ外から行く外テイエムオペラを内を回ってライスシャワー外で17番差がなくスーパークリークその後から14番
Like with Suzuka's skill, this is actually anime accurate gold chip, where she just hangs out in the back for the whole race, and then at the end is like, hello, I have arrived. See you later.
かかってしまっているかもしれません
We actually aren't in the lead by that much. Super Creek's gonna catch us.
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません
Do I want Homestretch Haste over Triumphant Pulse? With how these races have been going, Homestretch Haste might actually be better.
次のレースが今から楽しみです勝ったのはゴールドシップ現役最強の名を見事勝ち取った2着はスーパークリーク3着はライスシャワー
I'm second guessing my strategy. Can we just talk about how impressive it is that she's able to jump, go completely horizontal, and kick the camera with both feet? That is an impressive kick. Stamina looks fantastic. And then we take Wit here. We take Speed, and then next turn we rest. And then we should be okay for the training camp. Just kidding. Oh, I forgot we have a race. I may have made a mistake. That camera kit reminds you of your cat attacking your face. Did she gallop? No, I think she just sprints. Oh no, it's not homestretch haste I have, it's straightaway adept. If it was homestretch haste, I would go for it instead of triumphant pulse. But because it's not, I think triumphant pulse is still better. Just because straightaway adept could proc at the wrong time and screw us. The reason homestretch haste is nice is because it only does the procs on the final straight, which is where you would really want it to proc. It was on the basketball court? I wasn't paying attention then, so I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I think we leveled up, so we're not actually gonna get to see that animation again. So I can't check. If I had a mod on Twitch, I would tell them to give me a clip, but I don't think I do, so I cannot. Anime girls are going to get their boots muddied. I mean, there's a certain charm to that as well.
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタート。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
さあ、花に立ったのはサイレンス鈴鹿。このままリードすることができるか。先頭から大きく離されて2番手は当選ジョーダン、3番手にメジロマックイーン、その外並んで16番、4番続いている。3番並んできた。外からエアグルーヴ、少し後ろからテイエムオペラを、すぐに続いてマヤのトップが
Suzuka with a huge lead at the start.
コーナーへ向かう。サイレンス鈴鹿快調に飛ばしていきます。先頭はサイレンス鈴鹿、単身で飛ばしていきます。続いて
And she has a stamina recovery skill.
外を回ってマヤのトップが18番並んでくる。内メジロマックイーン、テイエムオペラを追走。差がなく16番1馬身離れて3番少し離れてエアグルーヴ、5馬身差。13番向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ14馬身。順位を振り返っていきます。先頭は依然サイレンス鈴鹿、2馬身リード。続きました4番
anchors away, please proc.
当選ジョーダン、ここにいます。外には
There we go. Beautiful. Now if I could get a positioning skill, that would be even better. Oh, come on, she's boxed in? How? How?
かかってしまっているかもしれません。一息つけるといいですが。勝負どころ、最後の直線へとかけていきます。
What was that? Oh, now it triggers. What was that? Was the worst attempt I have ever seen. Just like ran up behind someone and then stopped. Didn't even make any effort to try to get around. It's like, oh, I'm gonna just chill out here. This seems great. I'm not watching that again. Second? I need to win? Oh. What? What'd I do wrong? The run was going so well. What happened? I guess we take... I can see right through you. The run was going so well. That's disappointing. So yeah, I have fantastic news. I finished the second round of starter missions, and so I have 2 gacha tickets, and so we get to do some gambling, so that's fun. I got an SSR support ticket. Sorry, there we go. You see the Steam feed? Oh, I didn't realize that showed up. You got to see all of my achievements. Oh, cool. I didn't know that those actually showed up on stream. I guess it makes sense, because I believe this is a window capture rather than a display or a game capture. This is a Steam game? Yeah, it's on Steam and also on mobile. So if you want to play it on PC, you can get it through Steam. So I have this SSR for the support cards. And then I have a trainee scout. So maybe we can get a new trainee. So let's start with the support. See what we get. Air Shakur. Interesting. She does have End Closer. So I guess that's an option. Not what I was hoping for, but okay, I guess. And then we get at least a 2-star. It's a dupe. Alright. Well, that was that. I can get L up to a 3-star though. Beyond to advantage when positioned toward the front with energy to spare on the final straight. I guess that's cool. Are the men in this universe called jockeys? The only man we have seen in this universe is the trainer from the anime. Alright, well we got El Condor Pasa, her outfit. So that's pretty cool. Can I like get a zoom? No? Okay, fair enough. Alright. Do I just go straight back into it and do another gold chip run? I believe that is exactly what I do. And having learned nothing, we are going to go in with the exact same strategy. Imagine learning from past experience when you can just do the exact same thing. Lead with stamina. That looks good. I think we go stamina again, because that still looks really good. Oh right, I have to remember to look for 2 long races as well at some point. Alright, now we can take an opportunity for recreation. To get that mood up. Are there rodeos in this universe? I'm not sure. That is a very good question. I guess we go power. I would love to be training speed right now. I would love to run faster. I mean, you get speed from training wit. That's basically the same thing. You think the concerts are rodeo-like? I really want to train speed. Oh good. I have to heal off this condition now. Stop! Gold chip! Stop what you are doing. Whatever you think you are doing, please stop. Alright, well that was the worst first leg of this game ever. We got nothing done. Stamina Despair is useless to us. I can see why right through you would be better if it didn't only work while you were moving sideways. Great. Debut race time. Can we recover from the worst start known to mankind? Once again, I would not consider anything that gold chip does to have an air of dignity.
さあ花に立ったのは6番。このままリードすることができるか。1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。先頭は6番
I
単
drank
身で
that.
飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは9番。2馬身離れて2番。それを見るように7番5番手に5番、さらに3番ゴールドシップ、この位置につけています。そして外目をつきましては4番上がっていきます。先頭は依然6番1馬身リード、続いて9番、3番手には2番、4番手に7番、差がなく5番、2馬身3馬身開いて3番、少し後ろから4番、内にはゴールドシップ、少し離れて8番、
There's
6番、
a lot of
先頭を
ground
進
to
み
make
ます
up.
が、これは正解でしょうか。
6番彼女の客室には合っていますね。
We do get anchors away. That's very important to us.
涼やかな風を肌に感じる札幌の地、各馬娘一段となって団子状態の大混戦。
お互いに牽制し合っているようですね。
現在1番手は9番、ここで先頭が入れ替わった6番、続いている1馬身差2番、1馬身離れて7番5番手、外からゴールドシップ、内から3番、すぐに続いて4番、まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
馬娘たち
Look at her go.
目が離せません。
Fight for the lead.
は動かない。
Easy.
抜け出すのは誰だ。
See you later.
切りました。ゴールドシップ、ここで抜け出したゴールドシップ、花を進む2番、追いすがる、まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか。200を通過、ゴールドシップ、足色は衰えない。ゴールドシップ、リードは5馬身、これは強い。2番手争いは2番7番。
Easy
これ
game.
は完璧な勝利です。他の追随をまるで許さなかったぞ。勝ったのはゴールドシップ。2着は
I've
2番、
always said
3着は
this
7
is
番。
an easy and fair and skill-based game. I've always said that. Definitely never related to RNG, so everything good that ever happens is completely because I'm the best at the game. I've always said that. Since the very beginning. Wet t-shirt contests. I'm glad you came away with that with the correct takeaway. All right. Between stam and power, we'll get a little stamina from that, and our stamina actually does look pretty decent. Anything look super exciting? Yes, stamina looks incredible. Okay, now we can do recreation. Guts looks the best. Unfortunately, it is Guts, so we're gonna train speed. I will do everything in my power to avoid training Guts. Whatever I can do to never have to click that button, I will do it. That was actually good stamina off of that speed, or that power. It's between power and speed, and I accidentally clicked the wrong place. But that was absolutely part of my plan, because stamina is going to be very important throughout this playthrough. Go for the skill trip lead. I mean, if that was a skill, I would definitely take it. That's a good looking stamina. I need to be training wit. My girl is so stupid. She needs to be smarter. shake and bake from Talladega Nights. I wish you could do the shake and bake. That'd be great in this game. I guess now is a good time to grab Triumphant Pulse. How do I still have 100 skill points? I guess we take this as well. Alright. Who's the Wonder Bread horse? That's a good question. I mean, would Goldship be Ricky Bobby or would that be someone else? I've never actually watched Talladega Nights. I just know a few of the memes from it. It's definitely a movie that I should watch. It does seem a bit sacrilegious to be into racing, particularly NASCAR, and not have watched Talladega Nights.
ホープフルステークス、虎視眈々と上位を狙っています。3番人気はウイニングチケット。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子、成田大臣。スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負って、1番人気ゴールドシップ。
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。
Here we go. Our first real race.
スタート。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いは18番アグネス・タキオ、10番期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気ゴールドシップ、18番会長に飛ばして行きます。さあ花に立ったのは18番。このままリードすることができるか。先頭から大きく
I don't think any of the horses are really Wonder Bread colors. None of these horses are sponsored by Wonder Bread.
18番単身で飛ばして行きます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはアグネス・タキオ。さらにその内からは1番、そして11番、2馬身、3馬身開いて10番、あとはキングヘイロー。1馬身離れて9番、差がなく3番、ウイニングチケット。外から行く成田大使、並んでくる。さらにゴールドシップ、内の方から5番、内から行く4番、その外並んで6番。
So we're supposed to be an end closer. However, my girl Goldship is running this like she's a late surger. She is so far up.
それを見るようにゴールドシップ、すぐに続いてアグネス・タキオ、さらに内キングヘイロー、外から8番、5番並びかけてきた。3番続いている、外9番。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。
勝負どころ、最後の直線へとかけていきます。
まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。中山の直線の短いぞ。後ろの子たちは間に合うか。互いに足を決めている展開。
The problem with being able to break out of a pack right at the end is that by that time you've already lost all of your speed, and it doesn't really matter. I thought she had a chance to go for the win. That was so close. I thought she was gonna do it. Game keeps telling me I need more power. It makes me angry every single time. I do need more fans. So I'll take the energy. We need long races. 3, 4. If I do the wrong kind of race, it's going to completely throw off this run. Okay. What if we do a mile? That way it doesn't throw off the calculations. Fourth. That's not very good. However, it is enough fans that we no longer need to worry. I am concerned about the fact that we are not doing very well. I was gonna say, so maybe we should do more power. However, stamina looks incredible. So we have to go for that. Swinging Maestro, let's go. Yeah, I need more wit. That's what I need. Did the stream glitch? I haven't dropped any frames. I don't know. I don't have a preview up, so if it glitched, I don't have any way to tell. All I can tell you is that I have not dropped any frames, so it's not on my end. So maybe something glitched on the server end. Apologies if it did. None of these are particularly good. But we were getting complaints about not having enough power. And we could always use more power. Alright, I think we have to save for Swinging Maestro. That is of the utmost importance. That is the most important thing. Let's see how this goes. This run has been such a disaster so far. I am actually a little bit surprised that we've made it this far. What is my girl doing? Why is she so far up? Why is she in the top 10? What is happening?
ミホノブルボン先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか。
ミホノブルボン彼女の客室には合っていますね。
ミホノブルボンまだリードをキープしています。1馬審査アイネス封じ2番外から行く4番手 13番5番手にアグネス・ターキオ、その外並んで東海帝王、内には12番1馬身離れてゴールドシップ、その後キングヘイロー、外から14番、それを見るようにヘイエムオペラ王、第4コーナーカーブ。
内から来るか外から来るか。
We did not get our anchors away. I assume because we were too far up the field. My girl was too fast and possibly cost herself the win by being too fast. Never mind, we're good. Everything's good. Why do I even doubt you? Why? You know what, Gold Chip? Just do whatever you want. I don't care. I give up. I don't understand. I don't want to understand. It was your end that glitched? Okay. Need to treat your technology better. I need long races still. A long race. A race that is long. Of the long variety. Here's one. Back on Sapporo. So we grab that. I believe that's in the middle of the training camp, unfortunately. There's an underclass of donkey people named Jackass. That would be some very interesting lore. I need wit. I still need wit. I would love the skills to proc. Wait, that anime girl didn't have horse ears? They might be under her hat, you never know. Or she could be human. We aren't entirely sure. Either she's actually human or she is actually hiding them under her hat. Same with the director. Both of them, we are unsure. So I want to rest this turn in preparation for the training camp. And then I want some speed. The trainer human? The trainer is human, at least. But the one in green is like a guide or something for the academy. I'm actually not sure what her job is. I forget. Feels bad that I have to miss out on a rainbow. But I need this race. That's one. Oh yeah, the reporter woman is also human. So I get this rainbow because there's nothing this turn. But next turn, we're going back to Sapporo. We cannot escape. We're stuck there forever. We cannot escape Sapporo.
タイキックで培った脚力で
And that is 2. And we have corrected the timeline once again. What I'm doing is the Ura finale is based on what style of race you've done the most of. So if you do more medium races than long races, the Ura finale will be medium length, which is not what I want. I want long. And if it's a tie, it goes to the shorter race type. So I have to make sure that I do more long races than any other type. That is why I have done that these past 2 turns.
一緒に頑張ろう
Getting our wit up. My girl Goldship is going to be a genius by the time I'm done with her.
カメかウサギかっつったらウサギ
And we get Swinging Maestro.
フィーリング的なあれはバッチリだぜ
Yeah, I believe for some of them they do like half a lap around the track. Some of them they do like a lap and a half around the track. Some of them it's a full lap around the track, depending on what length they want it to be. And then some of them there's an inner track and an outer track, where the outer track is longer because it's a longer distance. But yeah, horse racing, I have picked up just playing this game and watching this anime more random tidbits about horse racing than I ever expected I would learn.
注目の1番人気1番ゴールドシップ
実力は完全に
I don't think I have it handy, but there's like a database site for this game, because there's a database site for every gacha game ever that comes out that shows you the different tracks and the way the tracks are laid out, so that you can see where exactly on the track you're racing.
Classic Road の終着点菊花賞を制し最強の称号を手にするのは誰だ虎視眈々と上位を狙っています3番人気は成田ブライアンこの評価は少し不満か2番人気はこの子テイエムオペラをさあ
Is there a Seabiscuit? Not unless Seabiscuit raced in Japan.
1番人気です菊の舞台で残りの一冠を手にすることはできるか各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いましたさあゲートが開いた各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました
みんな集中してましたね好レースが期待できそうです
先行争いはセイユンスカイ8番6番期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気ゴールドシップセイユンスカイ会長に飛ば
This
していき
is
ます
a weird pack. There's like 3 packs.
セイユンスカイ単身で飛ばしていきます2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは7番それを見るように6番4番手に8番この辺りまでで先頭集団を形成しています第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう前から大きく開きました縦長の展開だ
仕掛けどころの難しいレースになりそうですね
先頭は変わらずセイユンスカイ続きました7番8番3番手さらには6番5番手にスーパークリークさらにテイエムオペラを1周目のスタンド前にかかっていく
Seabiscuit died in 1947. Interesting.
1馬身離れてメジロマックイーン少し離れてマンハッタンカフェ外には12番外を回ります18番そしてそのうち4番外から15番少し後ろから待ちかね吹く来た
I think this game mostly sticks to horses that raced in Japan. Like in the anime they had a French horse and there's a lot of American horses, but they're all horses that did at some point race in Japan. Alright, we should finally actually get anchors away to proc, because we're actually in the correct position for a change. For once, Goldship is actually following the plan.
メジロマックイーン内を回ります12番2周目の向こう上面各馬娘たちの動きが激しくなっています
I would like her to be following the plan a little bit faster. You got the impression they were still living horses? Not all of them. Like Suzuka is no longer alive. Haru Arava is alive, of course, because she's gotten a lot of attention due to this game coming out. I do not recall if I heard whether or not Goldship was still alive. He may or may not be. Did I not get a single ability to proc other than Anchors Away? Did we get third? Did we get third? I forget what gate we were. Did we get third? Did we get it? Yes, we got third. Let's go. Alright, I need more abilities because nothing procced in that race other than Anchors Away. That was terrible. What even is this run? This run sucks. What is this run? I'm deleting this run. I understand why I don't have a lot of abilities, because my abilities suck. I guess I can grab Pressure at some point. Or Uma Stan. Give me some Wit. I should have picked the other option because I don't need guts. Give me some speed. Oh, Prepared to Pass might actually be good. Just kidding, it's for Pace Chaser. It is useless. Well, I guess we see what we do in the Arima Keenan. This run is so bad. I hate it so much. The worst. How's it going, Ozone? Good to see ya. We are watching anime horse girls run faster than average. I don't know if this is the time I would want. I can see right through you to proc. played it the other day in stream, put the VOD on PeerTube. I should watch it.
2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは5番シンボリルドルフ、3番手6番4番手1個目のホームストレッチです。5番手に11番2馬身離れて8番マヤのトップが並びかけてきた。そして内目をつきましては7番1馬身差1番外を回りますマンハッタンカーフェエイシングフラッシュ並んできた3番並んでくる少し後ろからゴールドシップそして外目をつきましてはナイスネイチャー後方2番手
Yeah, it is a very weird game. I feel like I understand it better, but it doesn't help that it is also a lot of RNG. You get, like, some bad RNG and you finish 16th. And then all conditions being exactly the same, you get good RNG and you win the thing. Alright, here we go. This is the run. Just picking up speed. I would like her to be picking up speed a little faster. Admittedly, I haven't trained speed very much, so that probably doesn't help. Alright, never mind, she's going. I really would have liked to have gotten by Top Gun so I could have boxed her in. Trumpet Pulse, let's go. Look at her go. Look at the goat. What was I even worried about? Why do I even doubt her? 年末最後の大一番を制し栄光のセンターの座を手に入れた。2着はマヤのトップガン。 Nice. 11th to 1st. That's what she does. This is anime accurate gold chip. She just sits in the back and then at the end is like, I'm here. And I just won the race. Get owned. Test the horse girl for horse steroids. You think in season 4 of the anime there's going to be like a doping arc or something? Think that's a thing that the anime would go into? This one is energy. My wit is close to being where I want it to be. But none of the other options look better, so we'll actually take wit. Yeah, I've only ever watched the first season of the anime. If you like sports anime, it is a pretty good sports anime. I enjoyed it. I guess stamina looks the best. And Kazooie level up, let's go. I have a rainbow in stamina and a rainbow in wit. My stamina is actually pretty okay, so we'll go for wit. See if I can actually get skills to proc. And the game rewards us by giving us stamina anyway. You hardly watch anime, it's so subjective that you don't even take suggestions. Yeah, that's fair. People's tastes wildly differ. Only like One Punch Man anymore? What season of One Punch Man are they on to? Are they up to 3 seasons? Speed looks pretty good. They made 2 so far. Okay. Season 3 of One Punch Man will come out in 2025? Interesting. I am so out of the loop in anime news that I didn't realize that it was announced and in production. Homestretch Haste seems pretty good, because that is when I would want the speed increase. As opposed to something like Position Pilfer, which just activates in the middle of the race. Part of this is reducing the amount that you have to rely on RNG and trying to make your skills proc at the right time. So that is why I want Homestretch Haste, because that is guaranteed to proc at the time I would want it to. Last manga you read was Attack on Titan? As an outsider, Attack on Titan was just so fun to watch, because they like had the final season, and then the final season part 2, and then another final season. And then you got to see people explode about the ending to the manga. And then got to see them explode again when it got adapted into the anime, and more people got to see it. It's one of those things where I'm like, I'm glad I wasn't involved in any of this, but it was very fun to watch from the outside. Trying to think of what the last manga I read was. I try so hard to read manga and read light novels and stuff, and then I just don't. Alright. To the race. I was so excited when I think it was Yen Press that came out with audio light novels. It's like, this is perfect because I want to read more light novels, but I don't have time. So if I can just listen to them, it's great. And so I listened to most of Sword Art Online, and I started 88. And then I haven't really listened to those in a while, and I need to. Particularly 88. 88 was a really good book. There's so much anime that's overrated. I think that's part of people's tastes being subjective. Because there's a lot of anime that I've heard is really good, and I watch it. I'm like, I don't understand. This sucks. Why do people like this? There you go, anchors away, it's over. That's it. And Swinging Maestro at the same time. I actually think this is a little early for Swinging Maestro, but hopefully it's fine. Never mind, we're stuck. We cannot get past. It's so over.
残り 1000m を通過。エイシンフラッシュこの位置につけています。外を回って7番ライスシャワー。
Are we seriously just gonna be stuck here?
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。
We just get
一息つける
nothing?
といいですが。
さあシンボリルドルフここで先頭です。そしてそのうちスーパークリーク第4コーナーカーブ。
ここからスパート。
We're losing
レース
positions.
が動きます。
さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。まだ差がある。ここから先頭
It's so over.
出てくるのか。さあ内から先頭を狙うのはスーパー
What was that?
成功まで400。最後のコーナー
That was so bad.
シンボリルドルフ。シンボリルドルフ。速い速い。もはや独走状態。
Use the blue shell. Oh, good. I get home stretch haste. Fantastic. Oh, oh, I think we got 6. I think we need a top 5. She almost salvaged it, but I think we need top 5. Disaster.
逆にすげえってことで
Do we brute force it? Why am I retrying this? This is such a terrible run.
9番
This is the worst
素
run.
晴らしい雰囲気を。
Going home. I don't understand. I don't want to understand. This game, dude. This is such a stupid run. Alright, it's fine. Now we just need to finish first. And we have no time to train anything. So I have to rest this turn. What do I want? Speed, I guess. I don't think I need more stamina. So I guess we just rush speed. Won the 12% chance. Let's go. Oh yeah, position pilfer is useless because we are end closer, not late surger. I can't get any abilities. There's no skills. I don't want any of these. All right. What race even is this again? The Takarazuka Keenan. The craziest thing about the clocks is that I don't think you can actually buy clocks with money. I don't think there is a mechanic to convert clocks or convert real money into clocks. Because the one way you can get them is there's the daily shop that shows up after you do so many races. But the currency that you use to buy clocks there, I don't think you can obtain in any way with real money. There might be a way to like turn the gacha points into monies into clocks. I don't know. But it's always crazy to me when the game is like set up in a way to encourage you to use a certain consumable. that you actually cannot obtain with real money.
そしてここで先頭は5番すぐに続いて6番当選上段ここにいます4番手にグラスワンダーペイエムオペラ王並びかけてきた内を回りますメジロマックイーン少し後ろから
Like, why would you balance the game like this? You're not making it harder, and you're not encouraging me to spend money. You're just making me grind for no reason. Where do you start your girl? What do you mean? Oh, I believe the gate that she starts in is random. I don't think there's any way you can control that. It's weird. Not the gate. In my... Oh, you can tell. Yeah. I start her in the back because that's the one she is the best at. Let's go. We actually got our skills to proc. I start her in the back because that's the strategy she is the best at. Which unfortunately does mean that you deal with getting boxed in because you're at the back. It's weird because being on the inside I feel like is better for defending your position from my admittedly limited experience. But then you just get boxed in. And being on the outside, it's harder to pass. But then you have the option of boxing people in. How does it feel to be drop kicked by a horse so much? It probably hurts a lot. Especially since she really winds up that kick. That is a very powerful kick. I did not realize that it was the training camp. I am not prepared. The body of a racer is just a food-eating racer. That's the spirit. That's a good mindset to have. What if we just had more speed? Like these other stats, they're important and all, but what if we just went faster? Like, yeah, you need energy to last the race, and you need enough power to get past people, but what if you just ran faster? I say as I immediately start training wit. The power of friendship. Maybe the real Uma Musume was the friends we made along the way. You don't know what any of the different stats do? So, speed makes you run faster, but only during the last... Okay, shut up. I need to talk. Speed makes you run faster, but interestingly, only during the last, like, segment of the race. It doesn't actually affect your speed at any other point. Stamina uses some kind of in-game conversion to give you an HP stat based on which strategy you choose. So, like, where in the field you decide you want to run, it converts your stamina into HP in different ways. Power, among other things, decides how quickly you can get up to your top speed. Guts decides how quickly you utilize your stamina. The way the game is currently, it is useless because any issue that you run into where you don't have enough guts, you can just fix with having more stamina. And then wit helps with a lot of your RNG, but most importantly, deciding how often your skills proc. And that is the Cliff Notes version of what stats do in this game.
実力は引けを取りません。2番人気は
I really enjoy pretending like I have any idea what I'm talking about when I am making it up as I go along. But it is very interesting trying to figure out which stats affect what you're trying to do.
Musume たちが追い求める一条の盾、鍛えた足を武器に行く栄光への道。
The way the game is currently, I believe the community consensus is speed is the most important stat. And then stamina, power, and wit depend on... I mean, wit is always important because you want your skills to trigger. And then power kind of depends on what strategy you're running. Like if you're running in the back of the field, you need more power in order to pass people. Whereas if you're a front runner, power isn't as important because ideally you're not behind people. Of course, it doesn't always work out that way. And then obviously you want power because it depends, or it decides how quickly you get up to your top speed, and you definitely want to get up to your top speed quickly. Here we go, anchors away. Now please don't get boxed in. She's gonna get boxed in immediately, isn't she? Come on, get past. Get past her. Go. Go to the outside. Stop staying on the rail. Get away from the rail. She's still way too close to the rail. Go more. Go more right. Go more right. She's stuck. She's just stuck. She was just stuck. Disaster. Why can you not position yourself better? Why are you so bad? I go home. I want to go home. Can I go home now? From what little I have read, this is basically what it was like to train the real gold ship, where nothing makes sense and she just does whatever she feels like. Like, I don't know, I just do whatever. You don't control me. And we're like, okay, I guess this is fine. I'm grabbing wit to get energy back up so that I can hopefully get an extra training in. Was she also an anime horse girl? I don't believe so. I believe his trainer described him as a rock star on drugs.
宴がレースか
If that helps you give any idea on what kind of a horse he was. But you don't know for sure. That is true. I have not seen Gold Ship myself. I cannot confirm that he was actually an anime horse girl. Really, we have no way of knowing.
4番人気10番
Alright, can Gold Ship get the second Arima Keenan? Did the horse dropkick its owner when it won? Apparently he, like, did in real life kick a camera after a race. Which is where that victory animation came from. It is based on real life. Which is very funny. Obviously they take a lot of liberties, but it is very interesting to read all the stories about the various attention to detail that they put into this game.
2番人気を紹介しましょう。当選上段注目の前年の覇者ゴールドシップ5枠10番での出走満を持して連覇に挑みます。各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
Like they put a shocking amount of effort into it.
スタートです。各馬娘
Did the horse look this good in a
誰が
dress?
先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
先行
I don't
争いは
know.
6番11番当選上段
They might have looked better.
結果を出せるか1番人気エイシンフラッシュ6番快調に飛ばしていきます。間もなく第4コーナーカーブ長丁場のこのレースですが6番早くも
Maybe the real life horses rock the dresses better than the in-game ones.
6番序盤からやり合っています。
ハイペースで流れる展開もありえますね。
先頭は11番安心で飛ばしていきます。2番手の位置で先頭を
This is a very weird conundrum that I'm having. Because I want to be close enough to the front to be able to get a good run at the end. But I want to be far enough back that Anchors Away actually procs. Because I believe it only procs when you're in the rear of the field. Which I don't entirely know what defines that. And she's just taking off. You know what? Just do whatever you want, Gold Ship. I don't care. I give up. You are untamable. You are unhinged. Race however you want to race. I wasn't paying attention. Did we get Swinging Maestro? Or is that still not triggered? What even is this horse? What even is she? She's in 6th. She's about to like pass 4 people here in a second.
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけていきます。
Come on, Gold Chip. Homestretch haste. That's what we need. Special weeks boxed in. She can't go anywhere. Oh no, Rudolph. Up the inside. Did we get it? I think we got it. Oh, we got it. She just like randomly ignores the strategy and then wins. It's like, actually, I am going to be a pace chaser today, and I'm just gonna win, and it's gonna be great. I'm like, okay, I would rather you follow my orders so that I am less stressed, but I guess this is fine. All right. So now onto the real test. Can we get my girl an Ura finale win? I think I want extra tank. And the timeline has been corrected, and this is now a long race. So my strategy was correct, which is good. So you just need to do 2 random long races at some point in her career for the finale to be long. So the mechanic for the Ura finale is that the race that you do the most times is the race type that the Ura finale is going to be. So if you do more sprint races than like medium races, then the Ura finale is going to be sprint. So in order to make it so that it's long, I had to do 2 random long races in her career. And the reason that's important is because that's the only Ura finale trophy I'm missing, and I would like to get it. So we'll see how that goes. So far, this run has been a disaster. I don't understand how we're here. But I guess I'm just not going to question it.
人気と実力を兼ね備えたスペシャルウィーク、今日は3番人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。東海帝王、スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負ってグランプリウマ娘ゴールドシップ1番人気です。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。スタート、各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
Honestly, being on the outside gate might not be the worst strategy ever, or the worst position ever. Because I do think that's going to be the best way to pass, because if we're all the way on the rail, we're just... he's rushed. Oh, good. It's fine, we have our ability that should regen our stamina once we use it up. So it might actually be fine. As far as I can tell, being rushed is actually not as bad of a condition as the game seems to make it out to be. Because it increases your speed, and then it makes it so that your RNG rolls always pass. The downside being that you use like 60% more stamina. Which, if you have a way to recover your stamina, is completely fine. We have a long way to go though, and we're not making up as much time as I would like. I really needed homestretch haste to activate right away. It's maybe still fine. It's maybe still... no, it's not fine. We're way too far back. We're way too far back! Where did we finish? Did we get 5th? Did we get 3rd? I'm actually surprised we finished that far up. Alright, we can try again one more time. This is the final shot. No, it's over. It's over. What a stupid run. Can I afford anything? No, literally nothing. Can we at least get good sparks? Can I get a stamina spark? No, it's always guts. It's always guts. How much of this have I played? I have 17 hours on Steam. And then I play a lot on my phone. So it wouldn't surprise me if I'm approaching like 19 or 20 hours overall. We need to get the 10-0 sweep, so that's something. So I enjoy the game? Yeah, I enjoy it. It has like enough depth that it's not boring, but then because you have the speed ups, you can get through the runs pretty quick. And then there's a reasonable amount of variation because there's so much RNG in this stupid game. Like on stream it takes me an hour per run, but that's only because I stop and watch all of the races. If I skip through the races, you could probably get through a run in like a half hour or even less. And then my brain enjoys watching the races and getting invested in them as well. That first run was short enough that I could maybe do a third run. I just don't know if I have the motivation to do a third run. What I could do is just cheat and do the Bakushin run. Let me show you the surefire way to succeed in this game. As you see this is Sakura Bakushin O. And what's great about her is that you just click speed, and then you click speed. And then you go in here and you just click speed. And then you get into the actual game. And then this is very important. This is sometimes a little difficult. What you want to do is you want to click speed. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then you want to click some speed. This gives me energy, right? Yes, excellent. And that's the run. That's what I'm doing. So that I can say that I succeeded in something today. We're gonna get Bakushin and Ura finale win. I know we were going speed, but have you thought about adding points into speed? I did not think of that. Let's try that. We're gonna go for her hairstyle so that we can get more speed. A friend of mine is really into Ludwig, watching his streams. And so because of that, I watched him do, he like planned a tournament with a bunch of other streamers of this game. And so I watched him do a Bakushin run. And it was very funny listening to his chat be like, you have to pick other stats, you can't just click speed. And he's like, but what if we just ran faster? What if we had more speed? It is very funny watching people get so angry about people clicking speed over and over. And it works every time. Oh, I forgot. You want to pick Front Runner. because you do not want to be in a pack. The only stat you're going to have by the end of this is speed and a little bit of power, because when you do speed, it naturally gives you a little bit of power. So you do not want to be in a position where you need any stat other than speed.
この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子。2番スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負って本日の1番人気桜爆心号。
And then her races are short enough that you don't need stamina. There is not enough time in the race for you to need more stamina. Why are they in basic gym gear and not the awesome clothes? Because the only time they're in the fancy outfits is for the grade 1 races. So you have grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, open, and then pre-open are the different classes of races. And so they only use their fancy outfits for the like top level races. By default, your character will be in the fancy outfit. However, there's an option to make it so that her outfit matches the other outfits. Which, for the sake of my immersion, I prefer. No, it's fine. Watch this. We're not losing. Are we actually going to lose? Hang on. Hang on. Oh, no. We finished second. It's because I forgot to click front runner in the strategy screen. It's actually my fault. Chat, I have made a mistake. For the first time in the history of me playing this game, I have made a mistake. Or maybe give her more speed. Exactly, Ozone. Now you're getting it. Bakushin! That's a 27% chance, and we just passed it, because I am goated at this game. With that said, we are not trying that again. Oh wait, I need to win a race. Hang on. Hang on. I wasn't paying attention. I actually do need to win a race. There we go. See, what I did there was I purposefully delayed doing that race a few turns so that we could get more speed, so that we could win that race. That was entirely on purpose and planned, and not because I wasn't paying attention to the goal at the top. That was completely intentional. Entirely on purpose. Let's see. Wit actually looks really good here. I'm really liking Wit because we have 3 supports here, and so we're gonna train speed. There we go. Let us indulge in the art of Bakushin. We want sprinting gear because that gives us more speed. And then eventually what we're going to want is turbo sprint. Which might seem a little weird until you consider that we need more speed. So that's why we're taking that skill eventually. Alright, now that we're a front runner, we can just win. And what you might be thinking is, but Jason, you're getting these skills, but you need wit to make sure that the skills proc. So what is your plan for that? And if you're an amateur at this game, it's a good question. When you're a veteran and a professional like me, what you will consider is that if you just run faster, none of your other problems matter. All you have to do is outrun your problems. If you just run faster than all of your problems in life, then you'll be in good shape. That's all you need. Look at her go. Look at my girl go. This is why I like doing careers with frontrunners. Because once you get to the front, it is so easy to just control the race. As far as I can tell, track position is extremely important. This is the whole Bakshin O story, is how she didn't want to be a sprinter. One of the plot points in this story is that she wants to do a long race, and you convince her that 3 sprint races in a row is basically the same as a long race. Which is very funny. Especially when you consider that her entire personality is that she runs fast and is a class representative. She is not very bright. So it is a very funny story. Alright, let's take a look here. Guts looks pretty good, and stamina looks pretty good. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to train speed. Going to lurk until you sleep. I appreciate you being Hero Zone. Is that sprint straightaways? Could we go even faster? Could we go further beyond? That is an option. Uh, 4%. I am not afraid of that, so we'll just train speed. Give me some energy. And then we'll convert that into speed. Oh no! Chat, for the first time in my career playing this game, I may have made a mistake. And so what we're going to do is we're going to try that exact same scenario again, and this time we're just going to be better. We're just going to get good. Bakshin? I still can't afford Turbo Sprint. Interesting. Plan X is also not a terrible idea. Just in case we happen to end up in a position where we're not in front. on to the spring stakes.
晴れ渡る空の下行われる中山レース場芝1800スプリングステークス10人の馬娘たちが挑みます。
Which is not a sprint, it's a mile. So, you know, we're getting Baksheen her wish of not doing completely sprints, doing longer races. This is longer than a sprint. This counts, right?
ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
Late start, not ideal. But it's fine, my girl will just run faster. My girl is not running faster. Just kidding. She's looking for a way by. Look at that burst of speed. Just kidding, we're dropping back again. Just kidding, we're going fast. What is happening? Baksheen, please, I need you to get out of line. I need you to stop being in line. No! Baksheen! Please! Please! I think we got it. I think we're gonna get it. It's gonna be close. Oh, we got it. That's my girl. Ah, ha, 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 ha. That's my girl. On to the next. And we get some inspiration. Which I know we have a lot of speed. However, have you considered that our speed is not yet at 1200? So I still don't think we have enough. That doesn't look like 1200 speed to me, so I think we need more. Alright, I can get Turbo Sprint, which is never gonna proc because my girl, I love her, she's great. She's not very bright. She's not very smart. That wit stat, it's not very high. So unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get many skill procs. For Baksheen, I would have preferred to start more to the inside. Because like I said earlier, I feel like when you're defending for a position, being to the inside is better. When you're trying to pass, being to the outside is better because it makes it less likely for you to get boxed in. Oh, we're up against a Guri Cap. We're up against a Guri Cap and Taiki Shuttle. Both very fast racers, both very concerning. However, we have the power of Baksheen. How can we lose? By being rushed. That's how.
冷静さを取り戻せるといいのですが
Immediately.
2
Immediately.
番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは15番3番手待機シャトル、そしてその内から行ったのはオグリキャップ、内を回って1番外を通りまして13番2馬身3馬身開いてキングヘイロー、外から9番、そして
I think we have a big enough lead that it
4番
doesn't matter.
並びかけてきた、その内並んで3番、その外並んで12番、第4コーナーカーブ、
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません。
まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか、まだ1馬身
Come on,
ここから
my
捉える
girl.
ことができるのか、4着を切りました。勝負は
I
最後の直線
believe
に持ち越された。
in the power of track position.
最終コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けてきたのは桜爆心号待機シャトル。
I believe
200を通過。
we can do it.
桜爆心号
Let's go.
桜爆心号
Let's go.
争いは待機シャトル、オブリキャップ大楽勝だ。桜爆心号
My girl.
圧巻の走りでレースを制した桜爆心号、青いステークスを制しました。2着は待機シャトル、3着はオグリキャップ。
優等生ですから。はっはっはっはっはっは。
Honestly, being rushed in a sprint probably isn't that bad. Because even with the extra stamina use, we're probably still not using enough stamina for it to matter. Alright, so what we do is we rest this turn. And then we get some more speed.
どんなトレーニング
Because I don't think we have enough. You know, I think
吸引長として
we need more.
根性で頑張りましょう。エネルギーいいですね。
Alright, there we go. The training camp is not as useful as it is in a normal playthrough. Because what it does is it sets all of your trainings temporarily to level 5, where our speed is already at level 5. We don't need more. It doesn't really help us. I think we want unrestrained. I think that's very important.
実力は引けを取りません。2番人気は
いざ爆心。
This is actually a really good run to finish out the night. Because it's mindless, I don't have to think. And the races are so short. The races are over so fast. So it's like a really good cooldown run.
電光石火スプリンターズステークス。さあ1番人気の紹介です。西のフラワー、3番人気はこの子です。マルゼンスキー。さあ2番人気はこの子。
I low-key want to get Bakshin to 3-star.
各馬娘ゲートに入って
It's a waste. I shouldn't. But it would be very funny to do a run with her in her actual outfit instead of the generic outfit.
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
Look at that, we can get right to the inside. We're rushed. I think it's fine.
先頭は桜爆心を単身で飛ばして行きます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは2番、3番手、三輪早秀。
maybe?
西のフラワー。そして内目をつきましては9番、内にはマルゼンスキー、待機シャトル。外から行く。少し離れて成田ブライアン。
The one in P2, her run just completely stalled out.
最後の局面です。
まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えること
Come
が
on,
できる。
Bakshin.
いよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。最終コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けて
Should let one get to her outside. But it's fine. We're the class rep. And we have speed. Look at her go. As if there was any doubt.
着は西のフラワー。3着は大気者当たる。
爆心的勝利。はっはっはっはっはっはっは。
Alright, we have 11 turns now to get to the next one.
爆心。
Bakshin!
時間です。ほりゃー。私は
Get energy recovery so that we can convert that into more speed. Oh, let's
長
go.
距離だって思う。
A rainbow speed, don't mind if I
頑
do.
張りましょう。
Yes, please. That gave us energy recovery? Why?
私はわかりました。
Some more speed if I don't mind.
私の大爆心にご期待ください。
We're up to 1,000 speed.
やってやります。
We might be okay. It might be time to start training wit, like legitimately. Because we actually do get a little bit of speed when we train wit. So it might be, who am I kidding? We're going speed. We need more speed. Uh-oh. Are we back? I am back. Yeah, we're back. That's gonna make the VOD extremely awkward. Excuse me. So I've been having issues over the past like couple weeks where my internet will just die. And now that I'm actually sitting within sight of my modem, I can see that the modem is just rebooting randomly at like 10 o'clock at night, which is not Windstream, the time of day that you should be pushing updates if that's what's happening. I don't know that's what's happening. I haven't done any troubleshooting on it yet, but so the internet went down, which is annoying, but fine. I have the VOD, so I can at least keep the VOD going. However, when the internet disconnected, OBS just crashed. Just wholesale completely died. So now I will have to splice the two recordings together if I want to upload the VOD, which is very annoying. Thank you, Windstream, for making my life difficult. And thank you, OBS, for just crashing for no reason. I have no idea why it would have crashed. It should have just kept going. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you record in MKV. So that if your OBS just decides to crash, you still have a usable VOD. Because if I was using MP4, I would have no VOD. I would have to, like, grab it off of Twitch or something. Which would look terrible. It would be in terrible quality. But yeah, that's annoying. I really hope Matrix doesn't send out a second notification. That would be very annoying to everyone in that chat. I think if the Matrix box was going to send out a second notification, it would have by now. That's very annoying. But whatever, we will complete this run. Bushel of carrots, let's go. That's a pretty good prize. I'm gonna rest this round. And let's get some more speed. Hey, we're charming. Alright. So we want final push. We'd love to get unrestrained eventually. Unrestrained would be great. Oh, did Matrix send out another notification? No, it didn't. Okay, good. Okay, cool. I don't think the bot is gonna bug people with another notification. Alright. Off to the next race. After that little stall, all of my adrenaline is gone. I had so much adrenaline from that gold ship run, and so much adrenaline throughout this Bakushin run, and now it's just gone. I have no energy left. Only the number 2 favorite? Late start. That's very bad for a front runner. Fortunately, Bakushin is goated and just recovers easily. Let's go. Come on. There's the skill proc, let's go. She's losing positions off the skill proc. What? What was that? What was that? That was good enough, but still, that was terrible. Alright, now we need the W's. We need those dubs. And we have just the speed to do it just when I thought our speed was running out. We are blessed with more. And we have max speed. Let's get our mood back up. Beautiful. Oh no, it's the claw machine. I hate this thing so much. No, I want to do this. I think that was too soon. Never mind, I am goated. I'm actually the best at the claw game. Literally greatest of all time. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I've always said how much I love the claw game. I've always said it's the best feature they added to the game. Since I first saw it, and since I had the chance to play it for the first time, I've always said how good it is. Alright, we are actually full on speed. And so you would think that that would give us an opportunity to work on some of our other stats, right? However, have you considered that we could just do races? I will do whatever it takes to avoid training any other stats. I will not touch any other button. We're just doing the speed button. And this does serve a practical purpose. We're getting skill points for those skills that we can't proc. We can now get unrestrained. That's it. That's all we can get. All right. On to the next sprint. It is a G3, so it should be pretty easy. With our 1200 speed. Oh, El Condor Paso is here. Interesting. No late start. Very good, very good. Going straight to the lead. Looking really good so far. Really good position. We're dropping back, but it's fine because we're unrestrained. And also because we have 1200 speed. See you later. By 7 horse lengths. That's my girl. I think we are going to have to do 3 races in a row here, which is not ideal. You don't want to do that. But we don't have a choice. I literally have no choice but to do 3 in a row. The CBC show. The Canadian Broadcast Company show.
美しい青空が広がる中京レース場。ターフも絶好の両馬場になりました。
名勝負になる舞台は整いましたね。
3番人気はこの子です。マルゼンスキー。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子。エルコンドルパサー。スタンドに押しかけたファンの期待を一身に背負って。
Literally, the only thing we have going for us is speed.
気合十分いい顔してますね。
It's the only thing we've got.
体勢整いました。スタートです。
Late start. Awesome. Love to see it. I'm lying to you. That's terrible.
さあ、花に立ったのはマルゼンスキー。このままリードすることができるか。続きました。桜爆信号。早くも激しい競り合い。それを見るように8番、4番手には4番、10番、並んでくる1馬審査、菱山。
Third.
内をついて7番、さらに内、6番、まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
内から来るか、外から
Get
来る
back
か。
to second.
最後の局面です。
さあ、いよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。
Let's go. Class rep.
10番が一つにまとまって混戦状態。
Add a girl.
密集していると紛れがありそうですね。
桜爆信号。前を狙っているぞ。栄光まで400。さあ、最終コーナーを曲がって。
Look at her go.
並んでくる桜爆信号。先頭は2人の一騎打ち。
Turbo sprint.
だが後続も追いすがる。残り200。リードを開いていく。
Sprint to victory.
桜爆信号。突き放す強さを見せつけて。桜爆信号。ゴールイン。圧巻の走りでレースを制した桜爆信号。 CBC 賞を制しました。2着にはマルゼンスキー、3着は菱山ゾーン。
優等生ですから。
Ha 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 ha. All right, we got 3 turns now.
学級委員長として精神
So we're gonna, cause our energy's not full, we're gonna regen that, get that back up to full, and then we're gonna do another race.
注目の1番人気、9番桜。
優等生ですから。はっはっはっはっはっは。学級委員長として誠心誠意努力いたします。
So that we don't end up in a situation where we're doing too many races, I am gonna rest this turn.
今の私は誰よりも早い。
Random mood drop, that's not ideal. What do I need? Skill-wise. I could get sprint straightaways. I could get sprint straightaways, or I could get shooting for victory. Let's do shooting for victory. That's probably better.
一層に
All
注目の1番人気11番
The Centaur Stakes. Bakushin? It is raining quite a bit, which is not ideal for our kind of neglected power stat. Fortunately, we're just gonna run faster, and it's not gonna matter.
こんなに荒れているとレース展開が読みにくいですよ。
3番人気にはマルゼンスキー。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子待機シャトル。さあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない。本日の1番人気桜爆心号。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
I guess starting on the outside isn't a terrible place to be. It's worked out pretty well for us so far. Especially when we're not the only frontrunner and we actually need to figure out how to get by.
3番手に7番2馬身3馬身開いてビワハヤヒで外を通りまして待機シャトル。後から6番内から2番その後菱アマゾン。まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけていく。
Let's go. Bakushin? Look at her go.
これは直線勝負になるか。さあ内から先頭を伺うのはマルゼンスキー。まだ転戦し合っているのか。互いに探り合いのままレースが進みます。最終コーナー先陣を切ったのは桜爆心号。リードを開いていく。
Just keep her behind you.
桜爆心号逃げる。残り200。桜爆心号突き放す。
Look at her go.
速い速い。
Look at her go. Untouchable. How are you going to beat that speed? How could you possibly beat that speed? She's just too fast. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. She's just too fast. Get wrecked. And then the Sprinter Stakes. This is the second Sprinter Stakes we've gotten, right? Beeline Burst. That seems very good. I don't know if we'll have a chance to get enough skill points for it, but it seems really good.
勝ちは十分に狙える3番人気。
On to the Sprinter Stakes. Let's go.
秋の気配が近づく中山に快速自慢が集う。電光石火スプリンターズステークス。現在1番人気は西のフラワー。実力は負けていません。2番人気待機シャトル。前年の覇者桜爆心号。3番人気です。注目株の馬娘だ。満を持して連覇に挑みます。ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。
Off we go. No late start this time. And it's going to be us versus Maruzinski. Once again. Protect that inside, make her go to the outside. There it is. It's going to help us stay in the game. This is going to be close. We need another skill. We need another skill. We need another skill. Give me another skill. Give me another skill. Doesn't matter. We're good. We got it. Let's go. Didn't even need it. Wasn't even worried. Fine. We'll give her a break. However, we are definitely going to finish with 3 in a row. Because I need those skill points. So I can grab straightaway Adept. And then maybe I can get Beeline Burst. If we make it through the finale. This is a good run. I have some good skills this run. The Mile Championship. The final race of the career before we get to the finale. The Mile Championship. And we're off. And it's a good start by my girl. We do have Suzuka we're gonna have to contend with. Because she also just wants to lead the whole thing. Oh, you didn't defend the inside well enough. But it's fine because we're still pushing for the lead and we're passed again. Good move by Sakura Bakshimo. Now Silent Suzuka trying to find a way by, but she can't find it. We're blocking her well. And now we need a skill. Any skill. That's the skill. No one can stop her. The absolute GOAT. Not even close. Never even had a chance. Shouldn't have even shown up to the race. Where did Suzuka finish? Finished 6th. What happened? Got eaten alive.
距離だってお任せを。いつか得意になるはずなので。
Did you say that there's still time to do another race? Did you say we have a turn to do another race?
注目の一番人気17番桜爆
And it's a race that I've never done before? Can we get a new trophy?
いざ爆心。ゆったりと流れる。スタートです。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。
Taiki Shuttle is here.
先行争いは
Oh, Marzinski's here as well. So we could have a challenge.
快調に飛ばしていきます。注目株の桜爆心王、現在トップ続きました。マルゼンスキーと桜爆心王。
Marzinski surges ahead, but we're still there. We're still in a good position, and we're back out in front. And now we're moving in to block that inside lane.
6番すぐに続いて8番待機シャトル並んできた。少し後ろから11番内からキングヘイロー、それを見るように9番まもなく第4コーナーカーブ。
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離せません。
さあいよいよ直線だ。どのタイミングで誰が仕掛けるのか。桜爆心王花を進む。さあ外から先頭を伺うのは
Can I get a skill? Literally any skill. Literally any one of your skills. No, don't give her the inside. Stay there. Keep her boxed in. It's enough. Insult to injury, you get straight away add up right at the end. Where did King Halo come from? I didn't even know she was in the race. Came out of nowhere. Shiny new trophy. Very good. Alright, now you might think that this would create an issue to my strategy of never touching anything other than the speed button. However, I believe you underestimate my dedication to this bit. Literally no other stat but speed. I refuse to touch any of the other buttons. This is a little far to the outside. I don't know that I'm a huge fan of that. Gate 15. We're getting a lot of the competition out early. Taiki Shuttle's in this race.
2番人気ナイスネイチャー2大マイル戦覇者桜爆心王3番人気です。下克上は起こりうるのか。
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って
Agnes Tachion is here. We got Taiki Shuttle here.
各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いはアイネス風神桜爆心王西のフラワー期待通りの結果を出せ。
Going up against some of the people I'm worried about right from the start.
先頭を行ったのは桜爆心王。続いてアイネス風神桜爆心王とアイネス風神。2人とも花は譲りません。
2人がレースを作りそうですね。
集団が一つにまとまって混戦状態です。
お互いに牽制し合っているようですね。
花を奪っていたのは桜爆心王アイネス風神。続いている3番手1番第4コーナーを進んで
This is a very close fight for the lead, but it's over. We have our skill. We get the skill proc. That's enough to clear us and put us in a good defensive position. Except she doesn't take the defensive position. What are you doing? You need to block that inside run. Thank you. See, she figured it out in the end.
この子にかなう馬娘はいるのか。桜爆心王 URA ファイナルズ予選を制しました。2着タイシャトル、3着キングヘイロー。爆心的勝利。
We figured it out in the end. On to the semifinals.
私の大爆心にご
Refusing to touch any button other than the speed button.
誰が相手だろうとも。
Can't afford any more skills. So I think this is it. This is what we've got.
4番人気18番桜爆
All the way in gate 18. Fantastic.
「美しい青空が広がる阪神レース場」「ターフも絶好の両馬場になりました」「
名勝負になる舞台は整いましたね。
さあ一番人気の紹介です」「シンボリ・ルドルフ」「実
So we have
力は
Symboli
負けていません」
Rudolph, we have
二番人気
Mihono Bourbon.
ミホノブルボン注目の2大マイル戦覇者桜爆
I thought I
心
saw
王
Mayano
18番
Top
の
Gun in
出
there.
走
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
ゲートイン完了出走の準備が整いました
Yeah, Top Gun's there in gate 1.
さあゲートが開いた各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いは桜爆心王マヤのトップガンミホノブルボン期待通りの結果を出せるか。
Yeah, when you're a front runner, the inside gates are definitely the preferred gates.
マヤのトップガン追走激しい戦闘争い3番手ミホノブルボン外を回って14番それを見るように
That said, I don't like being gate 1. I like being gate like 5 or 6, somewhere a little bit toward the middle, but still close enough that it doesn't take long to get down to the inside. Skill proc, let's go.
内から来るか外から来るか最後の局面です。
この直線で勝負が決まるとまだ1馬身以上の差があるとここから捉えることができるのか。
Come on, Bakushin.
前を狙っていると気持ちよく逃げている
Chase her down.
最後のコーナー最初に駆け抜けてきたのはマヤのトップガン2番手争いは
I need another skill. I need another skill. Any skill. Any skill. Just kidding. We don't need it. We're too goated. We don't need skills. We're just too goated. We don't need skills.
決勝へと駒を進めた2着マヤのトップガン3着ミホノブルボン爆心的勝利
Beautiful. As a reward for a job well done, you get some recreation.
感じます
I'm trying to decide if there's any skills I want to finish this off. I guess get sprint straightaways. What if we had more speed? We have 1200, but what if we had more?
8番桜爆心王
On to the finals. And we've got so many hard hitters. We got Special Week. We got Marazuski. We got Oguri Cap. We got Meijiro McQueen, even though she's a long-distance runner. I don't know why you're here. We got Opera O, who is also a longer distance. You know what? Don't even worry about that. We've got Happy Meek. Focus on Happy Meek, our rival that we don't know anything about because we've been skipping the story this whole time. Ignore that part too. It's going to be a great race.
舞い散る雪がターフを白く染め上げます。除雪作業の進むここ中京レース場。馬場状態の発表は主です。
雪化粧といえば聞こえはいいですが、走る子たちにすれば厄介ですね。
このレース最も人気を集めているのはマルゼンスキー1番人気です。この評価は少し不満か。2番人気はこの子 TM オペラ王注目の2大マイル戦覇者桜爆心王4枠8番での出走。
How's it going, Heron? Yeah, I'm back. My internet died for like 5 minutes. Turbo sprint immediately. Beeline burst immediately. That seems really early, but I think being this far in control of the race is going to be the most important thing.
外から行く15番すぐに続いて14番少し後ろから13番そしてその後方には成田ブライアン少し離れて TM オペラ王スペシャルウィーク並びかけてきた内を回ります12番後方2番手に11番まもなく第4コーナーカーブ
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけていきます
この直線で勝負が決まる
How is McQueen here? She's a long distance racer. But it's fine because we got the skill proc. But she also got her skill proc. We need any skill. Any skill. Never mind, we're goated. We're goated. Let's go. And with that, our girl, Sakura Bakshino, is an Ura finale champion. Again. For like the 5th time, because I've done this career so many times. I think this is the first time I've gotten top star rank. There are so many VTubers playing this game. Yeah, it seems like the kind of game that VTubers would kind of gravitate toward. So I want the second level of sprint straightaways. We can't get Plan X, but maybe it's worth grabbing Countermeasure? Or do we grab straightaway recovery? They're just trying to get their model into the game. I think it's more that it's just anime style games are definitely the kind of game that a VTuber audience would gravitate toward. And for kicks, we'll grab long shot. I think this is good. Look at that perfectly balanced stat distribution. Perfectly balanced. There's nothing wrong with this whatsoever. There's no issues with this stat distribution whatsoever. And look at all these, well, there's 3 golds, but still. Alright, can I get a good spark? Only 2-star speed? And only one skill as well. Oh well, we have 3-star turf. Maybe we can use that for Urara and get her to be not last on the Ari Makinen or something.
私たちの努力が花開きましたね。眠れないときはクラシックをよく聞くんだ。退屈ですぐ寝ちゃえるからトレーナーにもおすすめだよ。
And with that, that is where I'm gonna call it. The internet outage just sapped me of all of my adrenaline and all of my energy. I do actually have enough TP that I could do another run. I just am not feeling it right now.
パパもママもいっつも電話かけてくるんだ。そんなに心配しなくたっていいよ
Toilet
ね。
paper. No, it's not toilet paper. I assume it's trainer points or something. It's basically the stamina that you use to run careers.
ゲームでもレースでもトレーナーに
I did get some of my energy back as I went. I do feel better.
魔法みたいだね。
But I do think that is where I'm going to call it. So as ever, everyone who stopped by and hung out, I appreciate you being here. And I will catch you in the next one.
早く